He said, how did your journey start? My journey start when I came out my mother. When I came out of her, that's when the journey began, loved one. I watched my mother and father for 4 or 5 years before I came into my daddy, figuratively and literally. And I'm just keeping it 1,000 with you. That's what happened. And when I came, I chose them because they were in the Nation of Islam. And they weren't in alignment with the paradigm of this planet. And I knew that would be a suitable pair for me to come through. And I didn't have to grow up sitting on some fat white man's lap and calling his ass Santa or Satan. I didn't have to endure the impediments of Satan's claws. And I didn't have to go through that degree of programming. And I remember being in my walker as a child and seeing Nefertiti and seeing the most honorable Elijah Muhammad, seeing pictures of them in my home. You know what I mean? We used to get up and pray as a family. Every morning we made Fajr as a family. People don't pray as a family. I don't know one set of Christians in this so-called United Snakes of America with the triple K, right? No Jesus-toting, Bible-toting Christian that get up as a family and pray. Most people don't even pray over their damn meals. And I didn't want to incarnate into something like that. And I ain't saying that everything was all hunky-dory with my family, because it wasn't. You know what I mean? But that's where the foundation starts. You got to pray as a family. And I seen that that's what was going on. I said, I'm incarnating to that family right there. Because they getting up and praying. And they, for what they know, they're sticking together as a family. And they're taking a practical approach to show reverence and gratitude for what they know to be their fashioner and sustainer. And that's where it began. And when I got to a certain age, I started reading comic books. That's what really unlocked things for me. I started reading the comics. And I've been reading comics since I was about 4 or 5 years old. My mother used to teach me at home. She didn't have to work. That was my Abu's job, was to go to work. Umi stayed home with the children. And she taught us at home. And when she couldn't teach us, she would send us, it was a community of sisters that would teach us. I had plenty of mothers outside of my own mother from the other sisters that was in the community at the mosque. So I'm ahead of the curve on a lot of you. And I'm not saying that like I'm better than you. I'm just saying that I didn't have to endure a lot of those things. So when those particular canons in my life appeared within the life stream of this reality that I was walking through, I was able to take advantage of every turn. I seen the opportunities as they came to me. By the time I joined United Nuwapian Nation of Moors, didn't nobody had to tab-bleak me. Didn't nobody had to convince me. I convinced myself by that time. I was looking for it.